To meet up with her lover, she actually cut an entire sleeping pill in half and slipped it into her 1-year-old daughter's bottle. Then, in a rush, she grabbed an expired can of formula, completely missing the fact that ants were crawling all over it. She fed her daughter the tainted milk. Within moments, the little girl drifted off to sleep. Finally free, the woman rushed out for her secret rendezvous. As soon as she arrived at her lover's place, they couldn't wait to get intimate. But what she didn't realize was that half a pill was far too much for a 1-year-old to handle. An hour later, her husband Tony came home. He spotted ants crawling inside the baby bottle. A wave of dread washed over him. He rushed into the bedroom to check on their daughter, only to find her unresponsive, burning with a fever. Terrified, Tony drove her to the hospital. Thankfully, he made it just in time. The doctors said there was no lasting damage, but tests revealed something chilling. The baby had sleeping pills in her system. Meanwhile, his wife and her lover had just shared an intimate moment and were about to part ways. Still caught up in their passionate affair, they lingered, reluctant to say goodbye. Still intoxicated by desire, he followed her right into Tony's house. At that moment, Tony had just returned from the hospital. His mind was racing. Who could have drugged the baby? But the answer hit him the second he opened the bedroom door. There they were, his wife and another man, wrapped in each other's arms, on his bed, so lost in each other that they didn't even notice Tony standing there. Tony said nothing. He simply closed the door, and in that silence, everything became painfully clear. The next morning, Tony calmly told his wife he had a business trip. He even asked the woman next door to drive him to the train station. She watched him board the train, thinking he was gone for days. But Tony never left town. Instead, he snuck into the lover's home, stole a small knife, and quietly returned to hide it inside the house. That night, as his wife came home, chatting on the phone with her lover, the power suddenly went out. In the dark, Tony struck, killing her with that very knife. On the other end of the line, the lover heard her final screams. He rushed over in panic, but it was all part of Tony's plan. While the man was away, Tony had broken into his place. He intentionally left behind key evidence in the lover's bathroom, evidence that would tie the crime to him. Then, without a trace, Tony took a late-night cab to his business destination. After the murder, the police pieced the clues together and pointed the finger at the lover. He was arrested and eventually convicted. Tony got his revenge, but peace never came. Instead, for the rest of his life, he would be haunted by pain and guilt forever.